Hey Katie, this is Lori with Soul Sisters Digital Design. I loved meeting you and learning a little bit more about your business this morning at the BNI gathering. And so thanks for reaching out and letting me shoot this video for you. So basically what I'm going to go over here is three things which help to improve your digital online presence. And those things are content, backlinks, and citations. And I'll explain what I mean by those as we go through. But basically, those are the things that Google looks at when determining how to direct people to your website. So I've got your current page pulled up here, and I do love the cleanness and the visual appeal that you have. I will say, however, and that's an awesome picture of you and your family. What I will say though is that you don't have a lot of content. Now, content really is just the words on your page. And I had put your website into a kind of a word counter and found that you've got about 256 words on the page. Now, I will say that Google likes to see between 1,500 and 2,000 words. And really the exact number you kind of need really depends on the competition and how many keywords that you need to be able to utilize. A keyword is anything that someone might type into a Google like search box when they're looking for a particular service or product. For example, I typed in estate planning Gainesville, Florida, because that seems to be, your focus. And so when I did that, what comes up first is what we call a map pack. And then right below that is what we look at as and what we could term organic results. So these are the websites that Google has, found to be the most trustworthy and the most popular, and they are directing, so they are ranking the highest. Now, a key word, what I just mentioned, is is the kind of thing that you put throughout your website to tell Google exactly what you do and what you should be found for. So if you do estate planning in Gainesville, you want to make sure that you are using that kind of search term. Thing that we talk about is a backlink. So a backlink is really anywhere you find one website linking to another via kind of clickable or hyperlink text. These links act like an endorsement, basically, of your website from other ones, which Google uses to figure out how to build trust in your business, figure out if you're trustworthy by seeing other people vouching for you. So it's kind of like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, but not all links are created equal. So it's really worth noting that you need to have links that are relevant to your industry, and also local links work best as well. And I'll show you kind of what your competitors are doing here as we go through as well. The last piece of the puzzle is citations. Now, a citation is anywhere that your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack that I was talking about, this map pack right here, which is extremely important for local businesses since it generates a huge amount of revenue. In fact, if you can be in the top few slots here in the organic results and be in these top three of the map pack, you will see about a 30% increase in traffic. Now, citations, can be anything like Yelp, Angie's List, Expert, Better Business Bureau, all those kinds of things. And basically, the idea is that your brand, as it begins to be found by Google all over the internet, the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. And when Google trusts you more often than or sees you more often than these other competitors, the more likely it is to rank you above them. Now, I did actually look for your Google business page just by searching the name of your business and the location, and I'm not seeing you. It could be that you have one, I just don't see it. So that might be something to definitely look at. Now, once your content, backlinks, and citations come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And so let's look at actually what those competitors are. So when I searched for estate planning Gainesville, the top ones that I came across, I don't really count this listing. That's really just a directory. So the first ones I came up with was this Gainesville, Florida Estate Planning Attorneys, which is Richard Nellinger. And then Yelp, that's another directory. And then Harrison Estate Law. So let's take a look at those. So here is the Nellinger and Associates, and then here is the Harrison Estate Law. Now I did put both of those guys into word counters as well. they have just over 1,000 words each. So that seems to be a pretty good threshold um, for the competitors in your area. So you would want to bump up your content to at least that kind of amount. Probably more like 1,500 to make sure that you are definitely outdoing them in that aspect. The other thing I look at is and so I actually use a tool called Ahrefs to see where you are and where your competitors are. So when I plugged your website into this tool, I can actually see that you're not currently ranking for any organic keywords, which makes sense because you're a new business, right? It hasn't had a chance to really find a lot. Google hasn't had a chance to really find a lot about you. But if I plug in um, lawyergainesville.com, this Nellinger and Associates, you can see that they are actually ranking for 931 keywords. And if I dig deep into those and look at, let's just say, oh, here's one, probate attorney Gainesville. So they're actually in the number 4 spot, and they are getting, that search term is being searched 100 times per month in Gainesville. Well, for Gainesville. They're getting 9 visitors per month for that. Just to give you a kind of an idea of how they rank when it comes to keywords. But overall, they are getting, as soon as it actually finishes loading, 465 unique visitors per month from their digital presence. Now, if we look at Harrison Estate Law, they're actually getting 1.2 thousand people finding them per month, and they're generating traffic through 2.1 thousand keywords. So again, this is kind of the kind of volume you would want to be seeing. Kind of getting back to just sort of recapping. The things that you want to concentrate on are building your content so that you can get in those keywords that people are actively using so they can find you and for the services that you're providing. And you definitely want to have more than your competitors and make sure that you are planning kind of those keywords around the people that are already finding them even. I will say that there are usually many more keywords you can use to generate more traffic and more leads. And then you want to have backlinks coming in. You want to have links to your site coming in from other relevant and trustworthy businesses as well. And the last thing is you want to make sure that you are in as many directories as you can be so that Google knows that you are a trustworthy business. But this is kind of what I do for a living. I hope that this video is helpful to you as you start generating those leads online. If you do find yourself wanting more or to continue scaling, feel free to reach out. I can help you with some more information, or we can talk about your goals. And I can do some research to figure out exactly what might be a realistic for your business and what it would take to reach those goals. And lastly, if you can leave a little bit of feedback for me, at least one line of feedback, because I want these videos to be helpful. And so, yeah, would love to chat with you more. So again, my name is Lori. I'm with Soul Sisters Digital Design. My number is 352-235-9803. Really hope this helps. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye-bye.